Kate?
Chris, so one of the biggest problems that we see is whenever you're driving down the road and you have damaging hail coming down, it can crash out your car windows, it can smash your hood. Well, there is a product out there that promises to help. Here with us now to tell us about the Hail Protectors, president and inventor Michael Siciliano. Now, Michael, I have been lucky enough to actually see this in action and test it out by throwing a bunch of different objects at it, you know, from golf balls to grapefruit. How does this protect your vehicle?
Well, essentially, it's an envelope of air. It's a high-pressure air. It's a constant airflow. And we've tested it on any size hail. Even the largest hailstone, which was in Vivian, South Dakota in 2010, was almost 2 pounds. To emulate that, we dropped a 5-pound medicine ball from a 7-story building.
Wow.
And the cover took it without issue.
Okay, so a lot of people may not realize that behind you, underneath that pillow, is a vehicle, right?
Yeah. Underneath the, yes, exactly. Underneath the Hail Protector system, it is a patented system. We've got a Jeep Commander, about a mid-size SUV. And so what? Go ahead.
So how quick? I mean, we're looking at this, and it looks like a big soft pillow, but it's full of air. How exactly does this work, and how quickly can you deploy it?
Sure. So we start with a daily forecast early in the morning, so people can see what the probability of hail is for their area. For instance, today it's right around that Kansas City area, and then it sprouts out from there. And so they have a good sense of what the day is going to look like. When they get to work, they'll install their cover, and then they hit a remote control button, like any remote that you would start your car, or unlock your car with, and that starts inflating the cover. It inflates between 5 and 10 minutes, and then we send you a hail alert well ahead of actual hail potential or being at your location. So you're fully prepared well ahead of a storm. It begins protecting immediately, and at its full activation, like I say, it'll stop any size hail. It's the only system on Earth that does that.
Man, Michael, this is a really cool product. I was so grateful that I got to test it out before with you. It's a cool thing, and it's a good thing to have this time of year. Thank you so much, Michael, for being with us and showing us this hail protection.
Out for too.
Yeah, we love tornadoes too.
Yeah, and just this week we've seen the kind of damage that hail can leave behind car windows with holes punched out or even smashed out.
Well, now there's a product that actually promises to help protect your car. Here now to tell us more about it is the Hail Protector, is the president and inventor Michael Siciliano. And Michael, first of all, thanks for joining us. And I got to say, pretty cool name, Hail Protector. How does that product work?
Well, thank you, Kelly and Paul. We appreciate you having us on today. We're excited to talk about the product. We've been on the market about 18 months, and we're already protecting vehicles in 33 states in the U.S.
So
the way the cover works basically is it's an envelope of air around a vehicle. This is about a mid-sized SUV underneath. Activates with a remote control. We warn you way ahead of time of the potential of hail, and a person can, at their leisure, press the remote control. And this will stop any size hail, and we've proven that in public demonstrations time and time again.
Michael, it looks so cool. It's like a plastic bubble, basically, that you're putting around the car. But let me ask you this. Once it's installed, does it move around on the vehicle, or does it actually stay put?
Well, it stays put, and in fact, there's 2 layers of the cover, obviously the one you see here, and then the inner layer rests on the car and doesn't move at all. In fact, if you reach inside the cover, can't move it even if you try. So there's no friction point with the car's finish.
And Michael, you said it definitely protects against hail, but also thunderstorms have some very strong winds. Will it hold up against, 30, 40, 60, 70, 80 mile per hour winds?
It will. In fact, we tested it with winds and then what we do is guide individual for winds in 80 miles an hour, so that they can knock down the wind with positioning their car around the home, around a building, around other vehicles. To knock down an 80-mile-an-hour wind down to 40 miles an hour makes a big difference. But the cover is made in such a way and connects to the vehicle in such a way that it won't come off the car if installed properly.
All right, Michael, real quick, what's this going to cost us?
Between $349 and $449, and that covers any vehicle on the market. People save their deductible. They save the inconvenience, which is what people cite the most as an issue.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Yeah, but that's enough for deductible right there. Michael Siciliano, thanks for joining us this morning. And I know when you got your new truck, you're thinking any type of storm, you wanted something to protect your little baby.
You know, that first scratch, that first sting is always the hardest one, right?